but I want it blue. It's Monday. Or Tuesday, maybe in Australia. Or somewhere far away. Maybe it's snow day. It's just another moment. You know, just like the time that we're here on Earth, when it comes to the age of the universe, seems like just a drop. Like a cell. Like nothing really. So this is my practice of grace for the end of the year. During the last month, in the beginning, and I did post the Gibberish Meditation, which by God, you know, that was Osho's favorite meditation. And I took it down because, like, I don't know, it was something like 9 or 12 people saw it and nobody liked it, and the people that were in it, but it is a fantastic meditation. And I'm gonna put it up probably on the OnlyFans, and I'll, you know, if people have the balls, I will do it. I was talking about the Gibberish Meditation. For people that didn't like it or just turned away from it, that was the last IG Live I did, and I took it down because people were like, but it was Osho, the great Tantra teacher, it was his favorite. And it's such a powerful meditation, so I'm going to put it on my OnlyFans, and I'll record it again here. But at the end of year practice of grace, or the grace practice, I did the preparation for it the last 2 weeks, sharing meditations and things. And one is to do the Gibberish meditation and get out those sounds, get out that anger, get out that weeping, get out that, you know, get it all out, and then go into silence. So it's a beautiful meditation, and I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to describe it maybe first, because if you just walk into it, it's very, this is meditation, and yes, this is meditation. There are over 120 ways to meditate. So sometimes doing it the Western way robs you, because had you taken the slower, longer way, you would have experienced so much. So now that I did the prep in the grace practice for the last 4 weeks, or the last time of the month left in the new year carries power because 7.6 billion people believe that it does. Or let's say 7 billion people. Let's say maybe another, you know, bunch doesn't even know about this. Maybe they're in the rainforests. And so that's why it carries power. That's why if you want something, you want to inhale that vibe. When everybody's counting 12, 3, 2, 1, boom! Inhale. Inhale all that desire, all that, and just blast, shoot it out through your heart. your heart's desire. I'll get more into my spells and my things. The Irish spell, no matter what you do, that Irish Celtic one, whatever you do for the last half of December 31st, and whatever you do, I was waiting for it to unfreeze, and whatever you do during the first half of January 1st is what you will be doing all year. If you are away from someone for half the night, if you were waiting for people, anyway, I'll talk about those things later. But for this particular grace moment, it's about sifting through what worked and what didn't work during this year. What served you and what didn't serve you. And so we're going to do a meditation. I'm going to do a meditation. I'm just sharing it. I'm going to do a meditation, and it is about going the very good way. And the chakras I always share this after I learned the indigenous way. In the indigenous, we have sacred tunnels. The Lakota, Dakota, the Hopi, very many nations, because it's not just the native Indians of the Americas. There were nations here. We were very civilized, you know. And so that's why the judgment for me runs blood deep. I don't like judging, because you're going to call me an Indian just because you landed in the wrong place and you couldn't pronounce my name. So let's stretch. And so it is very much going the slower path, but I do honor. I love the Sumerian astrology instead of modern day astrology. That was the first, yo. Then I love the Toltec and the Nahual tone, that the time you were born, you came through, and you can hear the sounds of the earth recorded by NASA on YouTube, wherever. And so the harmonics that you came into, that is the Toltec and Nahual, and I am Nahual. And then the Mayan. And so I like all the other ones. But I honor the chakras, because I do believe that if all the chakras were taught, we would be in such a better space. So for a recap, or for anyone who listens to this and is advanced, the chakra below our feet of the earth, that's almost like every time you take a step, the energy your feet are sending down to the earth, coming into that triangle, into that earth chakra, boom, 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 announcing to the earth, what is it that I want? Where do I want to go? Then coming up to the bottom of the feet, then the ankles, above, in the middle, behind the knees, the hips, coming in and out, the ovaries, the testicles, then the root, the root, and then upward. So you have different ones that I'll mention during the meditations, the major ones. I believe the first 10 are the major, but whatever. Believing differently and sharing the traditional has gotten me very little popularity. So anyway, then you go from here, you have 3 more. Now, once you get to the higher chakras, now, before you do that, first of all, you have to open yourself. not just from the root chakra, but from the crown chakra. This is where you're receiving, this is where you're receiving, this is where you're filtering. So if your chakras, your energy systems, your energy, wherever, let's say you're sick at, let's say you have digestive problems, then you probably have blockage in your second and third chakra. Let's say you have heart problems, high blood pressure, it's probably somewhere in your third and fourth chakra, and so on. So to not make it too long, we'll go through the energy of where we're at right now. At my root, I'm very secure right now. That's my girl. That's my love. The first thing I ever fell in love with was the earth. I loved it. I loved it. I remember landing in New York City at age 2.5 and thinking, leaving Guatemala and going to the Bronx, and then Brooklyn and so on. I remember landing in the Canary Islands. I remember landing in Guatemala. I love airports. I love airports. I love the sound of airports. I feel very secure that I don't have to travel anymore, that I am exactly where I need to be. I also feel very nurtured, very, very grounded. When you go through the root, that's the I am. So I want to give a little info to the I am. Ground yourself, of course. Have gratitude. That's the way to open. So have gratitude for where you are. I do feel grounded. If you don't feel grounded, then don't say it. I don't feel grounded. Whatever you feel. Accept yourself for where you're at your root. At your root. It'll lead you also to what egoic shadow you're living in. I feel wounded. I am wounded. I am nowhere. Whatever it is, accept it. Also, this is a really good one to accept what hasn't served you this year. To accept the I amness where you are this year. So, I am sick of that. I have gotten nowhere with that. What's going on? Sift through all the I amness. Because we will go through other parts, of course, of the I amness through these. But if you can get really deep in the first one, that's very good. It opens you up more to get more energy from the earth to where it needs to go, through the body and up. So we'll begin. Just a little Om. You might hear it. I'll put it. So just inhaling and exhaling. Allowing just the good to come in. Appreciating that breath. Without it, you'd be nowhere. Moving whatever body part needs to be moved. Feeling the earth. Feeling the wind, the AC, the heat. Feeling the skin. the fingers, the legs, the face, the nose, the weight of the hair, the breeze on the bald spot. Wherever you are, be there. Taking a deeper breath, feeling the chest, the shoulders going back, observing the movement of your own body. Feeling the feelings, any disgust, disdain, any happiness, any stillness, any emotion, feel it and be there. Looking up at the crown, looking up at yourself, rolling the eyes back, taking a big inhale, opening the spot, the soft spot that you had when you were a baby, crown chakra, your crown, the first one that came out, unless you were C-section like me and you gave the butt to the world. Exhaling whatever you need to exhale, exhale, and just let it out. Allow yourself. If you don't allow yourself, who will? You don't deserve it. That's what you believe. Let it out. Receiving from the earth, feeling like a giant sitting on a blue ball in the sky. Feel your feet, each toe wiggle around. Feel your feet, open your feet chakras. Just imagine someone tickling them or spinning their finger on the bottom of your feet, or maybe imagine fire coming out of your foot chakra. Imagine the triangle going down into the earth chakra. Inhaling deeply into that. Now watching your roots coming out of the base of the spine, connecting into the center of Mother Earth. Can imagine a lair, can imagine a pool, can imagine fire, whatever you like, just play. Going through the rocks, the dust, the rivers, under the ground. And now plant your roots deep into her heart. Inhale all that good energy up through the body, up through the root chakra, tailbone. I do have a tailbone. I'm one of those people. I have a big one. So now, inhale in the light like a laser beam, like a bright light going up into the root. I am. Accept where you are, who you are right now. I am tired. I am hopeful. I am in love. I am out of love. I am empathetic. And I am apathetic. All in one. I'm a creator. I'm a destroyer. That is my grace. I am wealthy. I'm poor. I am full, and I want some more. I am honored and yet ashamed. Allow yourself to expand. Wherever you are, there be. Whoever you are, just be it. Be at peace with it. Don't judge it. That is not ours. Feel that energy at the root. Feel like someone just lit a bright fire at the root chakra. Feel peace with yourself. Only accept that which is there. The judgment has no place there. Inhaling deeply in acceptance. So every time breathing deeper into acceptance. Sometimes it's disappointment. I'm disappointed. Other times it's, I know I'm doing great. Have gratitude above all for whatever it is that you feel. Feeling is a gift. Feeling is what separates us. Being able to communicate that feeling on top of that. We are so much more than animals. So accepting whatever we're feeling. And on the next 3 inhales, or take your time, you can go into the tunnel, light it up, call in your animal spirit, can place a symbol there. I am multi-denominational. I've never lacked diversity, ever in my life. And now in the next 3 inhale and exhales, say speed of light. Allow that chakra to spin at the speed of light. Cleanse whatever needs to be cleansed and sift through whatever needs to sift through. Let it out. Hey man, I can't meet with you. Cool. Sifted. Oh, I don't have time. I'm too busy. Cool. Sifted. Hey, I know you told me about something 3 months ago, but it's been on my mind. Come in. Sifted. Allow your energy to do the work for you. Accept what's been good. Accept what hasn't served you. In peace. Sometimes it's heavy. Instagram has not served me. I have found deeper community where I don't have to coerce people to answer, to comment, where I don't spill all my guts. And, you know, Instagram inherited the greed of Facebook. Look at me. I don't want you to look at me. I want you to listen to But hey, show cleavage, don't show cleavage. Your posts will be seen more. Yada, yada, yada. The algorithm, fuck that. Which I love on Twitter Spaces, building community, talking, speaking in spaces. I like stuff too. I'm human. And so that's why I didn't want to leave it on a note. And I wanted to share, it's like a bleeding pig, It's like, okay, you guys don't get it, great. And now my health is, again, a huge issue, which it has been, and I've told people here. So after losing 70% eyesight and being in extreme neurological pain, which doctors go, you must be a shaman. How could you be alive for this? Finally giving in to taking medication. Finally accepting that this might be my last big act. I don't have that time to waste. And so it isn't being busy, it's being very selective. And so it is, one of those, I am always a shaman. That's why people look at me and they go, how do you do it? Go the animal spirits, the plant energy. So accepting the disappointments, accepting the support. Some people have supported me here, and some people were around since Facebook, where I promoted my Let's Save the World Together in 2014, and they kept me traveling for 2 years. And I went to work on farms that were in need. So whatever it is, this is an opportunity as I tell my story to sift through it. And once I lose interest, I lose interest. And I can't fake it. I can't just post for marketing. You can't do it. I like connection because I know that we are connected. I love that connection. I love experiencing it. I love experiencing it fearlessly. Sometimes I haven't liked people and then I go, am I judging? I love it. I just love it. So accepting everything into that root chakra with vulnerability, of course. We are human. That is our blessing and our curse, Everything is. So just accepting. For me to accept Big Pharma was huge. I didn't accept chemo and radiation, and now I'm accepting this, so. So inhaling, accepting all the battles, all the struggles, all the who am I in this physical shell. If you don't accept yourself fearlessly, unconditionally, how can anyone else? So speed of light to the root chakra, going up, watching that light on the next inhale, going into the second chakra, right there, lower belly. Even when we rub it, what do we have? So accepting any trauma which holds nice and full in the belly, any fear and anger in the liver, any lack of flow in the kidneys. I tried to tell you what I knew. And just rub on it. Feel the belly. Now feel what you truly have. Accept the trauma, the dilemma, the drama, the anger. Just for a few moments, rub the belly. Accept the sadness. Accept what you have. Because you can have a Honda, a Lamborghini, a Porsche, and somebody else just valet park it wrong. You can have many things out there, but that's not what you truly have. So you could have the Botox here, but that's not what you truly have now, is it? You can have that here, but that's not what you truly have, you know? So what do you have? You can have gratitude for being in this avatar that mystically feels everything. Que loco. How crazy. To be in this avatar that can get muscles, that can hurt so much. Having gratitude. Rubbing the belly, inhaling, exhaling. Having gratitude for the sadness. Not wishing it away. Not wishing pain away. Not wishing anything away. Because then you don't have it. Then you're refusing to own it. Meanwhile, it's in there. So no. Just, I do have pain. Okay. I have love. Okay. I have peace. And I have war. I have life. And I have death. I have happiness. I have sadness. I have. Rubbing your belly, embracing that which